The Joe Rogan Experience.
When we were doing that project trying to get, guys to stop drinking out in Siberia, we had like a little hunting cabin we were based at, and I woke up one morning and we had a stupid dog that just barked at everything, and I just hear the dog going ruff, 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 and I was like, oh, it's probably a squirrel. So I got up, and I didn't get up. I let it bark, and then my buddy got up like an hour later and went out to brush his teeth and came running back in. He's like, dude, there's a bear out there. So I went up, jumped up, looked out, and a bear had killed a moose. Like less than 100. We could have watched the whole thing if I would have just woke up right away. But it killed a moose right next to our cabin. When we came out, it saw us and took off running. And we were like, oh, man. So we walked over there like, geez, a whole warm moose still here. So we like cut it up, hauled it back to our camp.
Stole it from the bear. Did the bear come back?
Oh, yeah. Like 3 days later, like we were in our shelter, and sure enough, the one dog just came running in and hid under the bed. And the other one started like out there barking like rah, 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 rah. And so we grabbed the SKS and go out there, and it felt like have you ever seen The Ghost in the Darkness?
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of, because it's like all this tall brush, and you just hear like, the dog's barking over here. And so I'm like, oh man, the bear's over here. And then over here you hear and you're like, oh crap, it's over here.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden we're like, man, we're kind of in this tall brush, like better. But I was like, well, I got my camera. So I handed the gun to this dude, and he's just like, I figured he knew what he was doing. It was a bad choice. But I got my camera, he got the gun. And then again, we're looking at where the dog's barking, and the bear like pops up right here and stands up. It's like, whew, and dude just took off running with the gun. And I had
left
recently
you with the camera?
Yeah, I left me with my camera. I had recently had a knee surgery. It's like I wasn't running out of there, so I just like stood there and ducked back in the brush.
God.
And then dude comes back like a full, almost a minute later. I was just like there,
Give
like,
me
I'm
that
not gonna
gun,
run. And
pussy.
he's like, my knees are shaking. I was like, dude, you got a gun, don't run. And just as I said that, it stood up again, and he's like, sounded like Vietnam. And it was just like, bah, 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 bah.
He shot the bear?
And he shot it.
So did you guys want to be eating it?
Well, I was they were all Evenki people, and we ate the heart, but they don't eat they have like a whole ritual when they shoot a bear. It's like because they're so wormy up there, you can eat them in like a serious situation, but what they would they cut the head off and put the eyes under a rock, because they didn't want the like spirit to see who got it. So they and then they put the other parts of it in the river so that it floats down to like a different village, so that the bear thinks those are the people that got it. So it's all these weird little things. But in general, because there's so much trichinosis and stuff, they don't eat the brown bear up there. But although you can if you boil the heck out of it.
Yeah, or just cook it over 160, right?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
My friend Steve got trichinosis.
Oh, did he?
Steve Ranella.
Oh, yeah. Ranella,
yeah, he got it. So the whole crew got it, and they even got T-shirts.
Isn't that
made.
mild? Trichinosis crew.
Yeah.
Did they get rid of it, I imagine?
It just goes away, but it's always in your body. So if somebody ate him someday, they would get trichinosis.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know.
But he said it felt like his muscles, like you could feel the little parasite worms burrowing into your muscle. So everything is in pain.
Yeah. Gnarly.
Your whole body, and then eventually it just goes away.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, at least it goes away.
These fucking worms just living in your body.
You get used to it.
It's creepy, man. Because when you, I haven't experienced this, but I know that some people who eat bear have cut open the bear and seen the worms literally crawling underneath the skin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you could see them even on that bear.
Yeah?
Yeah. You'd see them in there. They're like, yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
So you guys ate the heart only? That's it?
Just the heart. And to me, it did seem a little bit of a waste, but...
Yeah.
That's just, I was kind of doing when in Rome,
Yeah, that's one of those things, right? Like if you insult them and say, you fuckers don't even know what you're doing.
Tradition of things they were doing. So it's
and you're out there making bear barbecue.
Yeah.
Totally. You're going to bring the ghosts. Yeah.
Totally.
But that's this guy. How big was the bear?
It was a brown bear, big old brown bear. I mean, it wasn't an old one. It was probably, it's hard to say, but it was
8
a full grown.
9 foot.
Yeah, somewhere I put up a picture of the hide, but anyway, yeah, it was a big bear. I don't actually know what I did with that video, which is very sad, but no.
So you guys, you ate the moose, you ate the heart of the bear, and how do they do that? They just slice that up?
Yeah, I just sliced it up, fried it up, and then Yeah, there's a lot of bear stories out there. You're constantly,
I can only imagine.
constantly interacting with them when you're always in the woods like that. It's
Well,
like,
and Happy People, the guy was talking about losing his favorite hunting dog to bears.
yeah, that happens. The way they do dogs over there, the Evenki, are interesting because they have a different dog for every type of animal. So if you got like a dog that's really good at treeing birds, and you got a dog that's good at going after bears, and you got a dog that's good at sable, like you just keep raising dogs until you get one that likes to go after what you need it to go for.
Where are they getting their dogs from?
They're just like this Evenki breed of dog. I don't know, just
What
random.
do they look like? Just
They're
mutts?
like either white mutts, mutt-looking things. They're not very big, but they're not small. Just average or coyote-sized dogs, and they, usually white or red or spotted.
And what do they feed them?
Just mush, like this, like oat and mush stuff they buy in the village. It's not very good food, but then the dogs like try to fend for themselves and stuff, catch mice and things. It's like they're like not an enviable. Well, the dogs seem pretty happy, but they also like, you go out in super cold weather and this dog will have melted a big hole in the snow and it gets snowed on top of it and it like pops up out of this hole.
That's how they're sleeping?
Yeah, they just sleep outside. They're tough dogs. Yeah. So they're
And they're eating just mush?
Yeah, they're just eating mush and like certain scraps and stuff, but yeah, not an enviable diet they have. They're usually kind of thin, but
they don't know any better.
Yeah, they don't know any better. They like it. They seem happy running around free like that.
What incredible animal dogs are.
Yeah, super cool.